Welcome to New Mexico, where light carves the land, culture runs deep, and every horizon feels like a promise. This is the real New Mexico most people never see. Ancient, cinematic, and quietly electrifying. A place where silence speaks and the smallest details tell the biggest stories. Between sacred traditions and bold modern art, New Mexico is a conversation across centuries. Crafted by hand, blessed by landscape, destined to endure. Today we'll cross deserts, climb peaks, and listen to places that remember. From white sands to Shiprock, from Taos to Las Cruces, 20 destinations in a single journey. We'll travel light, chase golden hour, and let the road choose the rhythm. Settle in, breathe deeper. The land of enchantment is about to earn its name. Welcome to New Mexico. Let's begin before dawn, where the stories start with the stars, and where the day reveals what darkness only hinted at. In the heart of southern New Mexico lies White Sands National Park, a sea of pure gypsum dunes stretching endlessly beneath a boundless blue sky. This isn't just sand, it's light made tangible. A landscape that changes with every step, every breath of wind. White Sands National Park, oceans of gypsum sculpted by wind into bright, whispering waves. Each ridge is a moment, each step erases itself. Playful by day, lunar by night, this is Earth pretending to be another world. When the sun softens, the gypsum glows like a secret. East of Las Cruces, the Organ Mountains rise like a cathedral of stone. Hard trails, soft light, worth every breath. Las Cruces hums with spice and sun. Green chile in the air, friendly greetings on every corner. History lingers in the plazas. Stories float with the music. Beyond the desert, peaks call. Mongeau Peak waits in pine-scented air, a perch above everything, where horizons untangle. Set beneath the dramatic Organ Mountains, Las Cruces reveals a world where desert landscapes, ancient cultures, and modern life blend seamlessly. This travel documentary takes you beyond postcards, into the heart of New Mexico's southwest spirit. Desert days, mountain nights, the New Mexico rhythm. Tomorrow we head north. River, canyons, and ancient homes awaiting. High in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Taos stands as a crossroads of cultures, creativity, and timeless beauty. Here, adobe villages meet mountain skies, and art, tradition, and nature intertwine in ways that feel both ancient and alive. Taos Pueblo, living history, where earth, water, and hand have shaped home for 1,000 years. Respect the quiet. It speaks clearer than words. Color and clay, simplicity with soul. The Rio Grande Gorge slices the mesa, a wild artery of water and time. Stand here and feel the world breathe below you. Taos Ski Valley, steep, soulful, and steeped in culture as much as powder. Edge to edge, art in motion. From the vast mesa to the Rio Grande Gorge, Taos reveals a harmony between land and spirit. A place where every horizon feels like a story waiting to be told. Carved deep into the desert plains of northern New Mexico, the Rio Grande Gorge stands as a testament to nature's power and patience. A vast scar in the earth, shaped by millions of years of flowing water and shifting stone. In this documentary, we follow the Rio Grande as it winds through towering canyon walls, revealing the rhythm of life that still pulses in this silent world. From the dizzying views atop the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge to the hidden trails that descend toward the river's edge, every angle tells a story of movement, erosion, and endurance. As light spills across the canyon at sunrise and wind hums through the steel bridge, we discover how this place connects land, sky, and spirit. A reminder that even the deepest divides can be shaped into beauty by time. Abiquiu, Georgia O'Keeffe country, where colour is a language. Stone cathedrals crafted by wind and patience. Even indoors, the landscape follows you. North of here, the river hums like an old song. Next, ridges above the city and forests where the air tastes like rain. The Sandia mountains glow like watermelon at dusk, Albuquerque's granite guardians. From up here, the city is a quiet constellation. Lift, drift, and the easy courage of thin air. Rising like a wall of colour above Albuquerque, the Sandia Mountains are more than a backdrop. They are a living monument to New Mexico's wild beauty. Named Sandia, meaning watermelon in Spanish, their pink glow at sunset has become one of the Southwest's most iconic sights. Explore the mountain's many faces, from the rugged trails of the Sandia Crest to the sweeping views aboard the Sandia Peak Tramway, one of the longest aerial trams in the world. As the light shifts from gold to rose, the desert below transforms into a painting of shadows and flame. Here, high above the Rio Grande Valley, silence speaks louder than sound. The Sandias remind us that even stone can feel alive, and that every sunset is a story written in colour and time. Set between the Sandia Mountains and the Rio Grande, Albuquerque is a city where old traditions rise with the morning sun and hot air balloons drift across an endless sky. Here, the spirit of New Mexico takes flight, alive in its colours, flavours, and open landscapes. We journey through Old Town's adobe streets, explore vibrant murals and markets, and follow the scent of roasting chilies that fills the desert air. From the serenity of the Rio Grande Bosque to the breathtaking views from the Sandia Peak Tramway, Albuquerque reveals its balance of stillness and motion, history and renewal. At sunset, when the desert turns gold and the sky deepens to fire, we see why this city isn't just a stop on the map. It's the living heart of the Southwest. Albuquerque, a crossroads of flavours, textures and time. Balloons rise like bright prayers on the morning air. Roasting chili crackles. Art spills into every alley. Cibola National Forest, an island of shade in a sea of sun. Water writes its own maps here. Simple comforts make the richest memories. Spread across 4 mountain ranges and vast stretches of desert, Cibola National Forest is a landscape of contrast. A place where red earth meets green pine, and silence carries the song of the wind. Hidden among cliffs, Royal Arch, a stone window to another age. Light framed by patience. High in the rugged terrain of northern New Mexico, Royal Arch rises as a natural monument, a perfect curve of stone carved over millennia. Framed by the surrounding cliffs and desert vistas, it's both a challenge for adventurers and a serene vantage point for travellers seeking the soul of the Southwest. Next stop, a volcanic monolith that commands the horizon. Shiprock, Se Bitai, the rock with wings, a sacred sentinel of the Navajo nation. Frozen fire, the spine of an ancient volcano laid bare. This is geology in a single, impossible gesture. The New Mexico desert, minimalist, merciless, magnificent. Life here is a lesson in resilience. Storms arrive like operas, loud, brief, unforgettable. Mills Canyon, a green ribbon tucked into dry country. History whispers from these walls. Cicadas for company, the river for a lullaby. Royal Arch by night, quiet grandeur under the Milky Way. Stone, light and time in slow conversation. Next, a perfect cone on the horizon, an invitation to look inside the Earth. Capulin volcano, an almost perfect cinder cone, frozen mid-story. Stand here and see 3 states and 100 million years. Inside, the world turns inward, soft, still, contemplative. Calf Canyon, scars and renewal, a landscape remembering how to heal. After fire, tenderness, resilience painted in broad strokes. Lake Carlsbad, a mirror for sky, a pause in the desert's long sentence. Simple pleasures, warm evenings, soft water light. In New Mexico, even rest feels like discovery. Monjo Peak, high air, quiet roads, big skies. Climb for perspective, stay for humility. From here, the journey gathers itself for a final flourish. Ruidoso, where mountain air slows the heart to listening. Pine sunlight as the Rio Ruidoso writes in silver along the stones. Midtown hums. Adobe meets, alpine storefronts, coffee steam, open gallery doors, easy conversations, local hands making beautiful, useful things. Under Lincoln National Forest's tall ponderosa, trails trade footsteps for quiet. Dappled light, whispering needles, birds stitching the silence with song. At Grindstone Lake, reflections hold the sky a little longer. Shoreline walks, soft paddles of kayaks, families learning the rhythm of calm. When the season turns, Ruidoso Downs thunders to life. Hooves drumming tradition into the earth, a chorus of breath, dirt and heritage. High at Ski Apache, gondola floating, zipline singing the wind, horizons unspool towards Sierra Blanca Peak, a sweep of greens and distance. Elk drift through dusk like memories with antlers, hummingbirds spark at the edges of light. Travel softly. What lives here belongs to tomorrow too. As the sun settles, town lights glow between the trees, warm, unhurried, inviting you to linger, to let the mountains edit your plans. Stay a while, then follow the road as our New Mexico story gathers its next page. Nestled in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Santa Fe is a city where adobe streets, vibrant murals and centuries of history meet the high desert sky. Here, art, culture and tradition converge to create a place unlike any other. Wander through Santa Fe Plaza, explore centuries-old adobe churches, and visit local art galleries and markets alive with color and craft. From the aroma of roasted chilies to the sun-drenched rooftops, every corner reveals a story. of resilience, creativity, and the spirit of the Southwest. Santa Fe is more than a destination. It's a living canvas where history and modern life blend seamlessly, inviting travelers to witness its beauty and rhythm firsthand. Santa Fe, the high desert's art gallery, curated by weather and time. Color-drenched, detail-rich, endlessly walkable. New Mexico State, capital round like the sun, a space for voices and vision. Roswell, quirky, curious, and not taking itself too seriously. Between myth and memorabilia, you find a town having fun with its legend. Look up. The Cosmos is the original roadside attraction. Back in Albuquerque, the day exhales into 1,000 lights. The river carries stories we've only begun to hear. City and sky trading glances as night deepens. White Sands, Taos Pueblo, the Organ Mountains, Abiquiu, Rio Grande Gorge, Sandia Mountains, Mills Canyon, Capulin Volcano, Royal Arch, Monjo Peak, Taos Ski Valley Roswell, Cibola National Forest, Shiprock, Las Cruces, New Mexico State Capital, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Lake Carlsbad, Calf Canyon, and the New Mexico Desert. 20 places, one promise, come see for yourself. Until next time, travel well, travel kind, and chase the light.